Is it odd that I found my husband 20M and roommate 20F in her bed while I slept in our bed? Yeah, at first glance reading the title I would say right off the bat it's not cool. But they're best friends and we have all slept in the same bed before. We were all drinking and by 2 a.m. I passed out in our bed. My husband normally falls asleep on the couch gaming, but I looked for him everywhere, then finally looked in my roommate's room and I saw him sleeping in there. Should I be worried? Yay, that's not cool, but he probably thought it was okay because it's kinda happened before. Sounds like you gotta talk to him sober. Yeah, think. Was he that drunk that maybe he went to the wrong room? Was he dressed or naked? If naked then yes, if dressed I wouldn't be worried. Are you sure you aren't all in a covert three-way? 'Cause I'm not. You said he was shirtless but had pants on. Was she dressed? What position were they in? I would say fully or mostly clothed and passed out talking. Wouldn't worry me in particular, but naked and snuggled up under the covers probably would be a red flag. If he was trying to hide something by putting his pants on, he'd have put on his shirt too. Further, he'd have gone to your bed because that's the least suspicious thing to do. I'd say low chances something happened, but talk it out. Greater than my husband 20M. Yay, I don't see this ending well. Talk while you're both sober and discuss this situation. Afterwards, draw a clear boundary about this stuff and declare that this is crossing a line for you. Time to be more direct and forward about their friendship. Married at 20. Bad choice. Was he naked or hugging her or something? There's a very good chance they are having an affair. Hey, only you know your relationship. We are all asking these specific questions because it could go either way. You know your partner and you know your roommate better than any of us. What do you think? I've passed out in a flatmate's room when I've been too drunk to walk to mine after a night out. But we slept on opposite sides of the bed and it was very platonic. He's like my brother and nothing would have happened. Can be a mistake, but if you're worried, talk to him and hopefully you can gain some reassurance. Since HES shirtless. Red flags all the way. He should know his boundaries now that HES in a relationship. Why the hell are you married at 20 years old? Whatever happened, you definitely need to talk to him about it. I'm not so surprised that many people are quick to jump to the cheating conclusion when there's some key info that was left out here. Have you had any suspicions about them in the past? If so, that's an automatic concern. If not, how heavily was he drinking or smoking? Is it common for you to go to bed earlier while they stay up talking? People can get nauseous as fuck while super drunk, especially when smoking pot, at which point one can feel immobile. If I was sitting on my friend's bed and suddenly felt the spins like vomiting, I would definitely close my eyes and lie down, especially if it was a trusted mutual friend. My partner would most likely not be stoked to see it, even if the honest-to-God truth would be that I didn't cheat or have any intention to. I would then make sure to never do it again. The only way to get that across is by talking about it. Yes. Inappropriate. Close situation here. I, 24F, live with my best friend, 31M, and his partner, 34F, visits regularly, practically lives here. He's fallen asleep on my bed before, I've fallen asleep on his. Sometimes it's just laziness and sleepiness, really. In my case, I consider him my older brother and just the thought of something happening makes me go EWWW lol. I've fallen asleep in friends' rooms before. Wouldn't worry unless it becomes a habit. Not cool. There needs to be clear boundaries, so you don't have to be in the gray area. Are you a light sleeper? There's a possibility that he didn't want to wake you up so he drunkenly crashed there, but yes, it's extremely shady. Talk to him, when you're both sober, to get his story, and his roommates too. Either way, boundaries have been crossed, and you need to re-establish them. Yeah. He's most likely cheating on you. Just friends, don't worry. Why would you even ask this question? That's some shady shit, don't put up with it. Not sure exactly happened, would only trust to know your Joe. I find it improper. Based on my life experiences, there was cheating or will to cheat.